Hey, perfect spirit. I'm Sam Shelley, and they call me the Miracle Man. Now, let's create transformation in your life right here, right now, because that's all we know for certain is the present moment. So, if you're new to my channel, welcome, subscribe, like this. I do these videos daily. So, it's just really just sitting there, just wondering what I'm going to talk about like I normally do. And it was just really apparent that what is the biggest issue facing humanity? I'd love to hear your comments below on this. So, what do you think is the biggest problem facing humanity, or it can be yourself because you're part of humanity? What's the biggest problem that you are facing, or the biggest challenge humans are facing? Personally, I think it's really the mental health crisis. I don't think most people are aware that they have head trash and that it is indeed head trash. That all these beliefs, opinions are creating so much stress, so much anxiety, depression, stealing the joy and happiness in life. We can look at the stats, and stress related diseases are very high. That stress is a big factor in many ailments, anxiety, depression. Look at many people taking medication for that. And it's not really being addressed. It's being addressed from a pharmaceutical end or maybe talk therapy, but I have my own opinions on talk therapy because I saw a psychiatrist for nearly 20 years when I was a bipolar, and it was always here's the next pill, here's more pills, here's more pills. But the therapist never once told me, hey, do you realize you have thoughts, but you're not those thoughts? You're not your beliefs, you're not your opinions. Or they would try to make your thoughts better, but still thoughts chasing thoughts. And that's not ultimately helpful. It's really helping people remember who they are: perfect spirit, consciousness, source, universe. You are the energy that animates this body, and this body will drop away someday, but the energy, that consciousness, will continue onwards into different forms. And who really knows? But we know this is just energy. So we just need to stop and think, I'm alive. If I'm alive, then all things are possible. Why am I allowing this inner dialogue, this inner chatter, this nonsense to define or limit me, creating constraints, restrictions, almost like mentally strangling you? It's like many are possessed by the mind and not knowing that the mind is doing this because we're never taught to slow down, to really see if our thoughts are helpful or not. But we really just need to let all that go by being here in this moment. There's too much complexity out there to get rid of the inner noise, this dialogue. Like if you told me to go meditate when I was very sick, it wouldn't have resonated with me. It wasn't something that I did. Because meditation, I think, is also can be a loaded word. Sit up straight, hold your hands in certain mudras, and all these rules and restrictions, and that's not necessary. This is what I talk about. It's really a skilled relaxation process that can be done anywhere. Doesn't matter if you're sitting at a traffic light, on a train, standing in line, walking around. You just simply notice mind thinking. Where are my feet? What do I see? What am I touching? Engaging your senses, because your senses are always in this moment, but you're the witness to those senses. So it's engaging them and realizing that the body's always here in this moment. The mind's the time traveler. So this practice is mind thinking, no judgment, no criticism. What do I see? What am I touching? And the more gaps, every time you bring your from mind to here, puts a gap into that thought stream, creates a break in that excessive thinking. And the more gaps, the more inner peace. It's that simple. And I was fortunate that I never had a spiritual teacher filling me with rules. I just learned my own skilled relaxation process that I call like the daily mental shower. What beliefs, what opinions am I attached to that are not serving me? And I think that is humanity's biggest issue, is taking our beliefs, opinions as the truth. And wars are started because of this. You believe one thing, they believe the opposite, so you fight to prove your point. And that's not helpful. Fighting is not a useful energy. It keeps the mind engaged that you're right, they're wrong. And right and wrong is a matter of perspective. But it's really ultimately to see that peace is the true energy of transformation. It's not the mind demanding and pushing. You will have some success in that area, but it'll be a limited success because you're not tapping into the infinite nature of spirit. So most people, when you see them, are miserable. They're in this story that, oh no, I got this, oh no, oh no, oh no. Why is this happening to me? We just need to relax and realize the more you relax, the more you know. This deeper knowing within you. So I'm simply here to remind you that you're not your story, you're not your personality, you're not your identity. You are consciousness, you are perfect spirit. Dive into the truth that is you and let go of the attachments to this. Surrender. And the surrendering is just being here. It's not complex. You can do it any place. I'm working my computer. Let me focus on the mouse. What does a mouse feel like? What color's the screen? What color's the text? Just engaging, noticing, witnessing brings you back into this moment. So simple. Why do we overcomplicate things? So what is the biggest problem that you're facing? And why do you expect the mind that created that problem to be able to solve that problem? The real solution is within you, your own knowing. And we've always been taught that they know better outside of you, that they're the knowledgeable ones, they're the educated ones. Nonsense. Maybe more practice. That's about it. But we can all develop those skills. I reversed MS, bipolar, and a few other things. If I can do it, others can do it as well. And Jesus even mentions this in the Bible. That which I have done, you can do, and greater. And greater is very important because we have infinite potential, infinite possibilities, infinite choices. That's our free will. But this mind enslaves us and thinks life has to be one way, one specific way. And that's really nonsense. So I'm here to help you get rid of that nonsense by showing you the simplicity of this moment and the beauty of this moment of just being alive to witness this current experience. Because this body here is for a moment in time. It doesn't even register to the earth. Your moment in time is so short to the earth when it's billions of years old. It's poof, like a puff of smoke. So we leave this legacy behind. These nuggets of truth are building something and building onto that. And it could be writing a book, making a song, creating videos, just sharing your wisdom, your light with the world. That we're here really to share our light because we are the expression of that one consciousness, that one being. And it's just simply consciousness experiencing itself, but we simply forget that we just want to continue to relax, to enjoy this moment just as it is, Well, take good care of yourself, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Please leave me comments if you want suggestions. If you want me to create a certain type of video, I had somebody request a video on headaches, migraines. Let's create that video because we have the power to heal anything that's problematic, a headache, a migraine. We can do this naturally using the consciousness, the strength within us. And it's not fighting and demanding that headache, the migraine to go away. It's accepting and loving it and sending that energy into it. We'll dissolve it. Because what you protest against sticks, but what you allow can dissolve away. All right. I can ramble on and ramble on. Well, take good care of yourself. Bye for now.